Good morning, everyone. I should actually say good afternoon because it is after 12, I think, right now. Oh, it's almost 2. Wow. Okay, so I have been sewing up here most of the morning. I kind of got a late start, but moving right along. I have got the bodice all put together. I am in the process of pinning the second half of the back to the back bodice. The front skirt is attached to the front skirt's, I can't talk. The front skirt is attached to the bodice front. And now I am on the second half of putting the back of the skirt on. So you put the back and the front on before you do the side seams. I think that's because the sashes have to go in and you do that last. So the zipper even goes in next, I think, after this step. So I am nearing the end, I guess. Sleeves, zipper, and put the sashes in, and hem. That'll be it. Hopefully I can get it done today. I did run into a little problem. I think that what I cut yesterday, or rather didn't cut first, but made that mistake I made in the pleat, the gathered dart. I think it caused my bodice front to shrink up, narrow a little bit at the waistline. So I've got a little excess on my skirt on one side. It's about an inch and a half, and like a half an inch on the other side off, matching to the what do you call them? The little, not darts. You know what I'm talking about. It's matched up. It's lined up correctly. So the only thing I hope is it does not affect the fit. I can easily taper that down somehow, because I am certainly not going to recut the bodice and redo and all. This is basically a wearable muslin. I won't have occasion to wear a long gown like this very often. So it's basically however it is how it's going to be. It shouldn't, you know, I'm hoping it won't be too tight. That's what shapewear is for. So I think it'll be good. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and that's about all that is going on today. Is lots of sewing, and I will check back in later and I will show you an update of where I am. Perfect dart matching. I love when that happens. This is the top. This is the skirt. There's my 2 darts. Perfect. Got a little veggie chili going in the pot here. Still have to add the beans, but looking good. Little beans and rice over on this side for hubby's lunch tomorrow. Dress update. I have got dinner finishing downstairs, cornbread in the oven, and I am coming back to the issue that I left earlier today, which is where I had a problem with the side seams because of being slightly short on part of the hem allowance. The whole thing's falling down. So basically what it amounted to was the way I sewed it. Oh, hold on, the whole thing is falling down. Okay, this thing is so crazy. All right, so what happened is, because the seam allowance, I lined up the seam allowances on the sash when I put it in, and so this is what happened. The gathering stitches are just, it's just not in far enough for the amount of seam allowance that I had. So since it's starting to poke, I mean, it feels like it's secure, but because it's starting to poke out right there, what I'm going to do is just rip this open, move the sash in a little deeper, restitch it, and all will be well. So that is where I am. It's totally fine on this side because the seam allowance over here was okay. It was just the bodice front where I had the problem. So I've got, everything is sewn on this whole side seam. I still have the other side seam to do, and hopefully I will just be able to, now that I know how it's going to react, make sure that the sash is far enough in to get fully caught and not give me any problems, because I think the other side is the one where there's a little bit more of a problem. This is gathered here. This is supposed to be gathered here. So this is not a mistake or anything. This portion is gathered just the way this has been gathered. So there's gathers here, and I guess it's supposed to tie into the way the sash is gathered because it will tie in a bow on this side. So definitely a little Tetris here, and I will show you what goes on in a little bit. So it is 9:30 and I have just come down from working on my dress. I have the sleeves assembled but not attached. I have the side seams all sewn up, the sash is inserted and sewn. The zipper needs to go in, the sleeves need to go in, and it needs to be hemmed. I've done a rough try on and it does not feel like it's going to fit. If I have time tomorrow, I will go ahead and put the zipper in and see with all the underpinnings and see. Oh, hello. You're photobombing. You're photobombing, Nellie. Trying to talk here. So I will try it on with the zipper in, and if it does fit, if I can get it zipped and it looks okay, I will go ahead and put the sleeves in. If not, I better start coming up with a plan B of what to wear tomorrow night. Because, as I said, it's 9:30 right now. I need to upload this video. And I have to be at an estate sale tomorrow morning at 6:30 to work, and I will be there till about 4. The event tomorrow night is at 6, so there's going to be a very small window of getting anything done. I have got to come up with a good plan B. I hate satin. I really don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking when I chose that fabric. I think maybe if it was a crepe, I might have liked it a little better, a little more, slightly more drapey. A little too much stiffness in the satin. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, but that's going to be it for me. I'm going to call it a night, get this video up, and maybe take you with me tomorrow morning and show you where the estate sale is. So, till then, good night.